But going back to this thing, like, our strengths are just different. You know, I think you're just better at, like, remembering information and sucking it, like
What?
soaking it in.
Oh, I thought you said something else.
Sucking dick. But, you know, I think you're just better at that. And me, perhaps I'm better at, like,
but where's that gotten
applying
me,
it?
See, your skill set of application of things is better. It's gotten you somewhere.
Well, I guess I have to admit that maybe, like, having the ability to apply it is better than having the ability to, like, remember it. You know, because it's one thing to be good at, like, you know, scoring, like, getting high scores in a test. And it's another to, like, actually do well working and stuff.
But who's to say that if I had a chance to do some of the application, then I might be good at it?
And who's to say that
we
you
don't
wouldn't?
know yet.
Who's to say that you wouldn't, though?
Well, nobody.
Exactly. So, like, why would you compare if you haven't even, like, had that experience yet? So you can't really compare it with anything. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
You know what I'm talking about?
I think it's just human nature, and I think because you and I are so close, people unfairly compare us.
Yeah,
you know?
yeah, I think so. And I think, too, like you were saying earlier a little bit, you kind of mentioned this, and we didn't really, like, go into detail, but, like, just because we're both, like, visually impaired, there's this thing of, like, oh, if he does it, the other person should be able to do that, too.
Right, like, why did he get so far, and why is he so behind?
Yeah.
Or whatever.
Yeah, which I think it's fucked up. It doesn't really fucking matter.
It is fucked up.
Doesn't matter at all, like, whether you have an impairment or not.
It to me, man, because I'm getting too old for this shit.
What, for the podcast?
No, not the podcast, because I'll fuck how old I am for the show. I just been schooling and such.
John and I were having this discussion a little while ago. Like, if he was in his deathbed, if he'd want me to come in with the recorder and
I give
do
you
one last show.
Let me give you full permission on air, because that
awesome,
way...
Awesome.
Yeah,
Same here, dude.
If
I'm ever, like, dying in, like,
Yeah.
at an emergency room somewhere, you have full, like, authority to come in with a digital recorder, and, like, we will do one last podcast of me just saying bye to people.
Okay. You're giving me permission to do that?
Yes.
Okay, good.
I'm sure you
I
guys...
hope you go first. I hope you go first, man.
What are you going to do when I'm gone? Like, with the podcast? Like,
I don't know,
How
dude.
are you going to promote this shit on Twitter and Facebook and shit?
I'm going to have to learn. It might
That's
take your
right.
death for me to actually learn how to promote.
Maybe I'll fake my own death
Don't do that.
to make you learn that shit. Because I don't want to fucking deal with it. I got to be on Facebook for hours.
Where's Max? He quit. No, he just died.
He just died. Just won't show up.
You won't be down for breakfast that day.
It's like, why does this studio seem so empty all of a sudden?
So I was drinking with Tom last night.
Yeah.
And we went to the Nines for a while.
Yeah.
Then we went to get a couple more drinks at Waxy's.
Yeah.
Because the drinks are actually better there, even though the food pretty much blows.
Yeah.
Except for, like, the nachos are all right.
Were you whacking each other, bro?
No. But at one point we wanted to, like, go on the dance floor.
Oh, God.
So we go on the dance floor, and this girl walks up to Tom, and Tom goes, I can't dance with you, but he will.
Oh,
so
what?
I start dancing with this chick, dude. Just
Yeah.
some, like, lame, I don't know, it was like a Jim Blossom
Oh.
song or something.
Who the fuck is that?
And I'm, like, dancing with this girl, and, like,
Who
I
the
go
fuck
to
is
tell her
that,
to,
though?
like, spin.
Yeah.
So, like, I lift her arm up, and she fucking falls down.
No way.
Tried to spin.
No way.
She, like...
Oh, my God.
She, like, ran away. Ran away. I don't know where she went. I couldn't see up there. It was pitch black. So then she, like, ran away.
I wonder what she thought.
don't know
I wonder
if
if
she,
she
like-
thought something, like, crazy.
I don't know if she
Like,
fell.
what the
I
fuck
don't
is he
even know,
trying to
like,
do or
how
something?
she fell. I don't even know, like, how she...
Oh, my
managed
God.
that.
That's hilarious.
Or I thought she fell.
Was she hot?
She was short. No.
No? How do you know?
I kind of did the lean-in trick, you know, us blind guys do.
Yes, yes,
Yeah,
indeed.
not much.
What did you
going
feel
on.
over there? Or not feel?
Well, the rack was pretty sizable,
Yeah, yeah.
you know,
Mm-hmm.
but she was kind of short too.
Well, that don't mean nothing.
No, I mean, no, it doesn't. I'm just saying, you know. I didn't really get a good shot besides what I just explained.
Yeah. Oh, man. That is fucking hilarious. Oh, fuck. I wish I was there so bad now.
Not nice.
Gotta hang out with that motherfucker, have him on here.
Yeah, he wants to come on. He'll come on. Definitely.
I'm sure he'll have some amazing fucking stories.
Insane childhood stuff, you know?
That is funny. That is
When we
great.
grew up.
That is great.
I get some stories that well, I'll wait for him to come on in.
Yes,
but,
yes. You do that.
great
You
stuff.
wait.
If he'll talk about it, which I'm sure he will.
Oh, why wouldn't he?
He will.
It's the Blind Hour podcast. We just disarm people, and people just open up with our charm.
We
and
tie them down, and then they like so afraid. They're so afraid they speak.
We literally disarm them. We take away their
We
clothes.
tie them to a chair and hook a mic to their chin. It's like talk,
speak,
motherfucker.
Speak, bitch.
Speak. You will speak, and you will speak now. So I wanted to challenge Benny Chinga. You know, as much as I love Ben.
Yeah.
He said the dark and disturbing episode wasn't really dark and disturbing.
Yeah.
And I thought, well, what else could I mention that I haven't mentioned before?
Dude, I listened to it. It's really not that dark. We got a lot of like good laughs out of it.
Oh, I'm sure. Did I ever mention my suicide attempts though?
No. Let's
No.
get
You wanna get into those?
let's no lights. Let's get down.
No lights.
No lights.
I don't know how dark they're gonna be. I mean, I'm still here.
Bro,
so
hold on. Let's set the mood.
Go ahead.
It's time to get dark with John.
So
Kill again. He might kill again. He hates women. He hates himself, so he might try and kill himself again. This is Raven with Ivy.
Anyway, they all happened when I was like in my 20s.
Oh, so you mean like 80 years ago or some
Yeah,
shit?
about 80 years ago now.
I love when you were like making fun of me. You were making fun of me saying that I'm like way younger than I am,
know.
and I go
I know.
like completely the opposite, like totally destroy it. It's fucked up. Anyway, let's hear about this shit.
Well, they're kind of lame because I'm still here. So how good have they could have really been? You know, like not too good at all. Like really bad.
Oh, you
attempts.
got to talk about the setup and.
Oh yeah. So all right. So the first time I was at a party, as usual. Not much different about that.
Uh-huh.
But I was feeling, very shitty emotionally way before the party.
Did you have a plan of trying something before the party?
No, just kind of organically happened.
Organically?
Yeah. Organically happened.
Yeah. That's it.
So I drank 2 bottles of vodka, got shit-faced, puked everywhere. Started to bang my head against the wall really hard to try and
Holy
detach my
shit.
retina, which I actually could have managed to do. People stopped me from doing that. So then I actually grabbed a couple knives from the kitchen. People held me down. It
Holy
was
shit.
It was bad, dude. That night was bad.
But did you get anything?
No, I
Like,
didn't.
So you didn't actually get to do anything?
Didn't get to do anything that night, no.
Was it more of like the alcohol, or was
No,
it like the
well,
depression?
Yeah, dude, it was the depression at that point.
So you were like
Even
having like
more
a psychotic
over the
episode, kind of?
Uh,
Somewhat.
somewhat, yeah.
Like a psychotic breakdown
Yeah,
almost.
pretty much.
Yeah.
Much.
I've witnessed a couple
You witnessed what?
people just breaking down like that. Yeah.
It's hard, man. So then about a week later, I took like a bunch of OTCs.
Holy shit.
Probably like, I don't know how much I took. Obviously that
Not
didn't
enough,
work.
apparently.
No, see? Not
Damn
enough.
it.
Damn it. Just kidding. I'm glad I didn't. But anyway, so that was the second
He
attempt.
has a hatred for women, and he hates himself.
Again, Max is doing the Raven ID impression. Investigative discovery. But anyway, so number 2 was that.
Number 2? Was it a
Yeah.
big number 2?
Oh, huge number 2.
Hmm.
Steamy.
So what happened the
Steamy.
second time around? So the first time around, you were at this party, You're trying to like bang your head against the wall. Nothing is happening. You want to crack your fucking skull.
Right.
You want to kill yourself with knives and stuff,
yeah,
which is not always the best idea if you're going to kill yourself.
Well,
I mean, I guess you could slit your wrists or something.
You could stab your stomach pretty good.
You could, but then you'd bleed out. It takes so long.
Yeah, it's not a
Might as well just
way.
pluck a vein on your neck or some shit.
But obviously, I'm happy I made it through. But
of course.
Let's just get through these other.
So the second one, on the second one, all right. So did you end up like passing out?
Yeah, passed out.
Who found you? How'd you
I
get through that one?
Well, I guess I had puked most of the pills up in the bathroom.
That was the problem.
That was found.
Like when we're talking about this, like, oh man, we're dissecting it, like, oh man, no, yeah, you did that wrong. Like, if you really wanted to kill yourself, well, you shouldn't have thrown those pills up, man.
But that's why I said that these were lame attempts. I said that from the beginning. Just putting it out there,
dude. It's kind of morbid, but in psych classes, obviously, we would always joke about that. And I'm sure you might have heard this joke too, as psychologists, and we would always talk about, like, if someone tells you that they've already tried killing themselves a bunch of times, they never really meant to kill themselves.
Yeah. That's true.
They're just like trying to get some attention in some way or another.
See,
and it might be unconscious. It might be unconscious.
Because I don't think that's what I was doing, dude, to be honest.
Or here's the thing.
That way, though.
Here's the thing.
I get it.
You might be conflicted too. You might be thinking, I just can't deal with this life anymore, so I don't even want to be here, or I want to make this pain just go away.
Well, I think kind of both of those things.
Yeah, I figured. Knowing you, I figured that was it. But here's the thing.
Yeah.
At the same time, you're also conflicted because in your mind, you actually want to live. You want to live.
Well, you
then
want to live, but you also want out of the pain.
Exactly. There's that conscious mind and the unconscious mind that are doing battle over there.
Absolutely.
Versus like the side that wants to, the unconscious side that's saying you should live, and the conscious side that at that moment is telling you I want to die.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. And I don't know that. But we would always joke about that.
No,
like
it's
how,
a good point,
how,
though.
If,
well taken.
Which is a pretty fucked up joke, but we would always joke about it. Like if you have a client that's telling you like they've tried killing themselves like a bunch of times, they're either never gonna do it, or if they end up killing themselves, it's gonna be an accident. Like we would joke about that shit. Like she like tried killing herself, but it was an accident. She actually died. So fucked up.
You fucking psych
so now you guys know what
you psych
majors and psychologists talk about.
I mean, I feel lame even talking about these because I'm so far removed from them now. But not only that, they were pretty lame.
Well, but they're
however, I think they were
it's
relevant at the
to
time.
Hear about it. Yeah, of course.
So the third attempt, it was probably my best. Well, not my best, but
my best moment.
My shining suicide moment.
My Mona Lisa of suicide
My Mona
attempts.
Lisa of suicides attempts. See, I was trying to build a noose in the basement. And this would have worked, this one.
Yeah.
This one would have worked,
yeah.
But the ceiling was too low. I couldn't get the rope over it enough. And then I couldn't kick the chair out because my feet would hit the ground. So then I was really desperate.
Should have just bended your knees, bro.
I was really desperate at this point, as you might guess.
Desperate.
And I called my mom, and I guess I was just really like fucked up. And I said, "Look, I gotta go somewhere."
Do you remember what the conversation was at all?
No, I can't. She's since described a little bit to me. She said I said something like I'm feeling all these waves of emotion. I just can't handle them anymore.
Yeah.
Then I went to an ER and stayed there for the night, and then went to the psych ward the next day.
How long were you there for?
Where?
The psych ward.
6-day inpatient and 6 out patient.
All right. Sorry, you guys. I'm making some weird
what the fuck are you doing
noises.
Over there?
No, dude, because my so I've got the cans, the headphones.
Yeah.
Can
you hear
so
me?
I'm monitoring the sound.
All right.
But the thing is, like I told you I'm having some problems on my right ear.
Yeah.
So sometimes when I'm wearing headphones, there's like this pressure build up on my ear.
Oh, okay.
It starts not hurting. It's not even like, when you have water in your ear and it's like this really weird, annoying feeling of like,
yeah, Like
that's what it
thumping,
feels like.
Kind of like not thumping, but
I guess
like
that'd be
thumping in your
yeah,
ear, like
yeah.
a throb kind of.
That's what it feels like. But
long
there's
have you had
nothing
this?
there.
How long
Oh,
have you
dude, for a long time, I told you, like, I'll have, like, random...
Sometimes I think
earaches
you can't
and,
hear that well because you ask me to repeat myself a lot. You know?
Yeah, I do.
don't
I
know.
do.
I don't
But
know
here's
if
the thing.
that's me
Sometimes I
or-
hear you.
I don't know if it's me or
and-
you or both of us.
Sometimes I hear you, and I just, like...
Don't get it.
My mind, like, floats away for a second, a split second. Plus, you have to remember, I play drums.
Yeah, that's
And,
pretty loud
you
on
know,
your
like,
system.
when you're playing drums, like, 2.5 hours a day without earplugs,
You know, my goal.
it's not always good for you.
My goal was to make this dark and disturbing because I was a little pissed off that Ben didn't think it was disturbing enough. I guess it
That's
didn't
hilarious.
work. I guess it really didn't work. But
Dude, how are you
anyway,
going to make it dark and disturbing with suicide attempts that never worked?
I know.
That's not really dark and
that's my
disturbing.
point.
That's actually kind of uplifting. Like when you think
Well, I'm
about
still
it,
here.
like some people are going to think of it like,
Well,
that's uplift-
let me just say.
Here's the thing. Here's how it would really be dark and disturbing.
Yeah. Okay.
Suicide attempt on the podcast.
Ooh, yeah, that would be dark and disturbing.
You know, take the fucking microphone cord,
Shove it up my ass.
shove the microphone up your ass.
Let me just say that I have not attempted in 14, 15 years. Let's just put it out there. You know.
Oh no, yeah, I understand.
Yeah.
I knows it.
Damn it! I wanted to be all dark today. Fuck.
I can't believe that you wanted to approach it like,
Yeah.
I want to make these people cry.
Oh, well, not cry, but I wanted them to feel. You know what I'm saying?
Johnny, it's all listeners. He'll probably do it again. He'll probably try to make the episodes dark again.
Oh, I will. I will at some point. You know me.